The procedure of removal the judges of the Supreme Court through illustration. Hello everyone, in this video, I will discuss the procedure of removal of a judge of the Supreme Court in detail. The uniqueness of this video is, procedure is illustrated through two animations so that you can understand step by step easily. So, let's begin the story of judges removal. The procedure described in Judges Inquiry Act, 1968, involves the following steps. Step 1. If a notice is given of a motion for presenting an address to the President praying for the removal of a judge, then it must be signed by. In the case of a notice is given in the House of the People, Lok Sabha or lower house, then not less than 100 members of that house, or in the case of a notice is given in the Council of States, Rajya Sabha or upper house, then not less than 50 members of that council. As you can see in the given illustration, that a group of members approach to the Speaker of Lok Sabha or to the Chairman of Rajya Sabha. But I repeat, it is or not and, however, in some rare circumstance, there is possibility to be introduced in both the houses simultaneously, but that is rare case. Step 2. After receiving the such motion duly signed by the required members, the Speaker, in case of Lok Sabha, or Chairman, in case of Rajya Sabha, after consulting such persons, if any as he thinks fit and after considering such materials, if any, as may be available to him, either admit the motion or may reject the motion. As you can see in the step 2 that, if the removal motion is introduced in Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, then Speaker or Chairman, as the case may be, either can admit the motion or can reject the motion. If he rejects the motion, the story ends here, no further discussion at all. However, if the motion is admitted, then the process will go for the next step, that is. Step 3. The Speaker or the Chairman, as the case may be, keep the motion pending and will constitute a committee for the purpose of making an investigation into the grounds on which the removal of a judge is prayed for. The committee consists of 3 members of whom A. One shall be chosen from among the Chief Justice and other judges of the Supreme Court. B. One shall be chosen from among the Chief Justices of the High Courts, and C. One shall be a person who is, in the opinion of the Speaker or, as the case may be, the Chairman, a distinguished jurist. As you can see in the illustration that the Speaker or the Chairman, as the case may be, will keep the motion pending and forms a 3-members committee. Step 4. The committee shall frame definite charges against the judge on the basis of which the investigation is proposed to be held. Step 5. Such charges together with a statement of the grounds on which each such charge is based shall be communicated to the judge, and he shall be given a reasonable opportunity of presenting a written statement of defense within such time as may be specified in this behalf by the committee. Now, as you can see in the illustration that the judge in question is communicated and also given an opportunity to defend himself. Step 6. The committee may, after considering the written statement of the judge and the medical report, if any, amend the charges framed, and in such case, the judge shall be given a reasonable opportunity of presenting a fresh written statement in defense. In this step, the judge in question has been given another opportunity to submit written statement in his defense. Step 7. At the conclusion of the investigation, the committee shall submit its report to the Speaker or, as the case may be, to the Chairman, stating therein its findings on each of the charges separately with such observation on the whole case as it thinks fit. In this stage, the 3-members committee submits the report to the Speaker or Chairman as the case may be. Step 8. The Speaker or the Chairman shall cause the report submitted to be laid, as soon as may be, respectively before the House of the People or the Council of States. Step 9. If the report of the committee contains a finding that the judge is not guilty of any misbehavior or does not suffer from any incapacity, then, no further steps shall be taken in either House of Parliament in relation to the report, and the motion pending in the House or the Houses of Parliament shall not be proceeded with. So, procedure ends here permanently. But if the report of the committee contains a finding that the judge is guilty of any misbehavior or suffers from any incapacity, then, the motion shall, together with the report of the committee, be taken up for consideration by the House or the Houses of Parliament in which it is pending. So, In this stage, both the houses, namely Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, will pass the motion with special majority separately. Special majority means present and voting. Step 10. If the motion is adopted by each House of Parliament in accordance with the provision of Clause 4 of Article 124 or, as the case may be, in accordance with that clause read with Article 218 of the Constitution, then, the misbehavior or incapacity of the judge shall be deemed to have been proved and an address praying for the removal of the judge shall be presented in the prescribed manner to the President by each House of Parliament in the same session in which the motion has been adopted. So, this is the whole procedure of removal of a judge of Supreme Court through illustration. Hope understood and enjoyed the video. However,
if you have any question or confusion on this, then you may ask through the comment box given below. And yes, if did not subscribe our channel by the time, then please subscribe it to remain updated with such informative videos.